4 of those and have 2 in the graveyard, and he dies, and another one pops
And he brings
up.
those both back. That would be interesting. Talking about monstrosities, not the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah, because those bastards.
Yeah. You don't want to mention graveyards and Make-A-Wish.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah. This just got dark.
This shit just got real.
Would you like to play first? Yes. I think this is an aggressive deck. So aggressive that we only have one land. We have to mulligan.
Yeah.
That we can keep. I'm not thrilled to keep it, but
Yeah. Hopefully we will pull some cheaper creature, but at least we can cast.
oh, he had to mulligan
That's good.
also.
Less good than, him having to mulligan like 5 times.
Right. And I played the planes. This was actually a purposeful thing because if we get our Elite Inquisitor, it's our only
Double white.
double color commitment. I like to point out when I'm actually,
Being smart.
yeah, because it's rare. So enjoy it.
I do think it's funny that we have the Mentor coming up, and then the only creature that we have in hand is one of the 3 creatures that won't trigger him.
Right. And a creature that you really don't want to play unless the Mentor dies.
Again, and we don't want the Mentor to die.
Yeah. It is a interesting situation. But if we draw one of our cheap creatures now, we can not only draw him, or not only cast it, but
also
probably draw a card, because we're going to be at a point with mono where we're kind of winning the race.
Oh, it's the guy who took all of the Ambush Vipers.
Yep. I guess we should prepare to
Be ambushed over and over again.
Well, I wasn't going to say it, but yeah. Okay. If our Mentor is going to die, it's going to be on our turn when we can do it. Okay, he probably has another Ambush Viper.
Yeah.
But at this point, I think we just attack,
Fair enough.
draw it out, and get a large boar. If not...
Huh.
Now, I think he may have clicked that too late. Was he already having to declare blockers? Or is he declaring blockers now? Like, I think he needed to play that during declare attacker step. I think once it's declared blockers, it might have been too late. But, yeah. So we got through. Do we play the boar without Morbid?
I suppose the upside of playing the boar without Morbid is that then we have targets for we have 2 targets for the travel preparations.
Right.
Which would, potentially get it up to where it would be if we'd played it with Morbid. But we'd have a 4/4 Mentor and a 5/5 Pig instead of just a 5/5 Pig.
Right. And he's probably going to keep back at Ambush Vipers. I would guess he does 1 and 1. Unless he has another one in hand.
Oh, hell yeah. He's got 15 of them after all.
I think the worst thing about Ambush Viper is even if we prey upon...
Still death touches you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's an awful creature. I mean...
Okay. So here, we can cast that and draw a card.
Mm-hmm. See what we get.
Okay.
That didn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that's decent.
So
we can cast that.
Cast it and draw a card. That's... I begin to see why the Mentor of the Meek is sort of sick.
Yeah. Okay. And then I think we just attack with the boar. Offer, if you want. We are going to have to get rid of this at some point. We know our deck is not well equipped to do so.
Sure. And in some really dumb ways, the boar is one of our late edition creatures.
Right. And we got through for a couple damage. What I'm thinking is next turn we maybe... Well, I don't know. We'll see what he does with his Ambush Viper and what he has available.
Oh man, that would have been awesome. Panning ambush. They replaced its teeth with trepanation blades. It bites you and it gives you a lobotomy.
Okay. I would say we either just attack with these two without travel preparations, or we could trigger it once, attack, see which one he kills if he blocks. Whichever one he doesn't, we could do the second one on the mentor and that guy. If we attack, we'll get in 4. Unless he blocks. And yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Attack and see what happens.
I bet he blocks the Hamlet captain.
Right. And if he does that, then I would be inclined to use the travel preparations twice this turn. Assuming that, I mean, he probably has 3 more Ambush Vipers. But I would kind of want to just load these guys up as big as they can and then be attacking with them next turn.
Sure.
And we will leave open Ranger's Guile in case he...
Now the only question I have
is
do we do both of them now, or do we think that we will have enough mana for whatever we draw to be able to do it next time so that we haven't used it up if he has something to kill them? I mean, our deck is cheap.
Right. Okay, I can see that. I was going to say we will have Ranger's Guile up.
Sure.
I'm guessing he's not playing mono green, so there's a chance when he draws red or he draws black or something, things can start getting ugly for us.
Sure. We can always react with the travel preparations if it's something that does 3 damage.
But it's a sorcery.
Oh.
But it didn't come up. So he didn't cast anything. He has 5 cards in hand. Does he have another Ambush Viper?
Yeah.
Do we attack into it?
And just accept the fact that our mentor could die?
Yeah. Or do we just send a Doomed Traveler? I mean, we could travel preparations one more time, send it in, we're dealing 3. If he doesn't have... I think we definitely want to use this. But if he doesn't have an Ambush Viper, and we attack with both of these and he can't do anything, he's on a 2-turn clock.
You know what? Fortune favors the bold, right?
That's right.
He's had 2.
And he went to blocker step again, so even if he casts it, it's too late for it. Okay. And we have a Ranger's Guile.
And a Rebuke.
Available if he targets one of our guys, like draws another swamp and is able to Victim of Night, for example, which he may be doing off of this amulet. I really hope that's the exact play that he does.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Or he may be, I don't know, I could have Ghoul Razor or something that you need double black for. If he doesn't do something by end of turn, I think he's Victim of Nighting. but he's waiting until our turn, which I think is a mistake because we could have drawn a creature and been able to draw an extra card off that mentor.
Or maybe
he
he's
doesn't have
got
anything.
dick.
Yep.
Oh no.
That was the plan. And that's why we wanted to put in the Rangers.
Do you have another plan with 1 green and no creatures? My guess is no.
Yep. Now, I think he got a little mana hose there, so I don't think we want to be overly confident with our results. But, not bad.
No.
And I think we had a minor flood of mana, so we also weren't pushing with as many creatures as we could have. Township, come on.
I'd like to see it once.
That's just fun.
That's not what you said when we saw it against us.
Ooh. Yeah, then I'm cussing it out. All right, mulligan again.
We have the best lucks ever.
I think we keep it.
Okay, sure, why not?
Um,
We have a lot of low stuff. There's a very good chance we'll draw into something.
right, but wow.
We'll be able to prepare the hell out of our travel, though.
Yeah.
If we ever see a creature, oh good, you got a really aggressive start. That's good.
That bodes well for us. Oh, but as soon as we get a creature,
Oh, we can totally have them fight.
prepare him for travel and then fight. This,
No, the Vesterhide Boar can beat up the ghoul no matter what.
yeah, I know. Somewhere around turn 6, look out
Turn 5.
if we get land.
Okay, granted. Yeah, okay, so we're fucked. But, oh well. All right, so you can just address your complaints about the keep to me, because I really should have fought it.
It's just like when you open with 1 land and you mull and get 2. I don't know how you throw that back.
I suppose if you open with 1 land, you go to 2, but you still don't have anything you play.
Yeah, then
I mean, I don't know that it makes it really any more playable.
right. Oh, this is
The term that you're looking for, I believe, is brutal.
it is in fact brutal.
It's our only 2-drop that we couldn't cast with the mana that we have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if he doesn't, I'm guessing he has Victim of Night. But if he doesn't, the good news is if we get Inquisitor out, that guy can tangle with Ambush Viper and live to tell the tale.
Sure. And the ghoul.
Yep.
No matter how badass the ghoul is.
Yeah.
Oh, they took our Hamlet captain!
Yeah. And our planes.
Arrgh.
And I yeah.
It hurts, doesn't it?
It does. It does quite a bit. What really hurts, what in fact I would say offends me, is that in a deck where we have a pilgrim,
Mm-hmm.
we are playing 17 land.
Yep.
Both game 1 and game 2.
We've had to mulligan?
Yeah, we had to mulligan because we only had 1 land.
Yeah. And there it is.
Yep.
Well, that was awesome. We should have more like that. No, wait, the opposite of what I just said.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's hope we got our bad luck out of the way. Do we fear his trepanation blade?
Enough to put in a naturalize?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Probably should.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing about Trepanation Blade is that if you build a land destruction deck, it's land destruction. It will always get rid of a land.
Right, but it gets rid of a land in your library, not on the...
Well, yeah, but who cares? They don't have it.
Right, but the ones on the battlefield are the only one that's like producing.
Well, yeah, but if you're destroying their lands on the battlefield and they never get to draw land on a regular basis because you keep blowing it out of their library with a Trepanation Blade,
Yeah,
then they don't draw more land.
yeah, it's true. I mean, they have to have multiple land in a row. No, we don't need to mulligan this because we have
Anything that we can do,
and captain and travel preparations, all that can be played.
and with a little luck, we'll get another planes, and then the Inquisitor can talk to people.
Right. Because, yeah, ideally I'd like to maybe travel prep the Hamlet Captain and the Inquisitor.
Although with the sheer number of death or ambush vipers he has, it's less relevant who has it, except for the Inquisitor.
Right. And we are going to be able to cast him.
Sweet.
And the fact that he played a forest first means it will at least be 2 turns before he can get to Victim of Night, which I just think is likely to be how this guy meets his demise.
That guy's gonna buy it. That's the way it's gonna go.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we kind of get to the same place either way. If we do this, he flips and he's a 3/3, and we're attacking for 5. If we put him out and he attacks along him, we're attacking for 5.
I guess the upside of the Hamlet Captain is that
we don't take a damage.
We don't take damage, and the Hamlet Captain will then bolster the youth. So,
right,
I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter. But
and if we draw a planes, we couldn't cast Travel Preparations and Hamlet Captain next turn.
Right.
We could cast those 2 next turn. Alright. And we don't have to worry about the Ambush Viper, although he may play one. But it at least is not going to tangle with our Elite Inquisitor. Go ahead. It's an Ambush Viper. We know it is. I guess he could have triggered his Traveler's Amulet, but but it's an Ambush Viper.
Do you think he'll attack in? Not understand how First Strike worked?
If he attacked in, I'd be very leery of a Spider Grasp.
How about now?
I think he doesn't understand what this card does. It's going to die immediately.
Huh. Weird.
Oh, he's talking to us. He rips some pretty nice hands. I don't want to talk at this point. I think I was mocking him because of the Boneyard Worm. And while Bob would go ahead and do that...
I ripped some pretty nice humans. Thanks, man. It's true.
Okay, so what do we prefer? We have 2 possible courses of action here. We could put out the Throbbing Sentry and attack so that when he blocks the Hamlet Captain, it flips the Sentry, or we could attack with it and then Festerhide Boar. One's going to be a 5/5 Trampler, one's going to be a 5/4 Trampler.
Huh. Well, strictly speaking, I guess the boar is better.
All right.
I guess the upside of the putting out the Throbbing Sentry is that it might incite him to not block.
Right. But I kind of want him to block because Hamlet Captain, I feel like, is more dispensable
Sure.
than the Sentry or the Boar. Oh, and he didn't go for it. So he probably was anticipating.
Nonsense.
Right. So at that point, I think we put out the Sentry.
Yeah.
We actually have a pretty good hand having the township there and only needed one more land to really start doing mean things. Oh. Did you open those or passed? Got past the Inquisitor, right?
I think so. I think we opened the Mentor. Hey, it's a Lumberknot.
I kind of hate those things.
Really?
Yeah. Because I lost a game to one not too long ago because it just got out of hand. No, I don't think this guy's...
Deck is designed for it.
Yeah.
I'm not really sweating it right now.
Yeah.
A 1-1 when we have a first striker? Huh? Or a Vigilant 2-2?
Right. And with the township there, I'm not really sweating it either.
Because we put a 1-1 on all of our guys?
Right.
Oh.
Okay. So, I think just attack with the team.
Okay, see what he does.
Yeah.
I love the fact that only one of our creatures tapped.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. That's what I would do. Get a little situation. And we're going to get in for...
2 creatures will die. That guy gets bigger.
Right. Now we can put out a...
5/5 boar.
Right.
Though there might have also been something. I mean, obviously we do that here.
Uh-huh.
But if we can either travel preparations a couple times or Gavany Township
Right.
in order to get our
Get this
first
guy...
striker up to a 3/3 regularly,
Right.
that will make... Ooh, good choice.
So he's up to a 5/5. Yeah, so that's where this guy can get kind of sick, is when they start doing things like that. I still think because of Gavany Township...
Well, he can't attack.
Right. He can't attack.
Unless he has an awful lot of nonsense in his hand.
We have time on our side. Although, we don't even need time on our side because we can just attack again. Okay, so if we travel preparations
Twice.
twice and gave it to him both times and then maybe one to him and one to him, he'd be 4/4, he'd be 3/3, he'd be 6. So that guy couldn't kill him. He'll get the bonus from the captain.
Sure.
So he'll be 5/5. That's probably our best bet. And we'll be able to cast the Cloistered Youth after all of this.
Neat.
other good thing
That one.
is I think he might be at a point where if he doesn't have an ambush viper, he just dies. Because we're going to be attacking with 8.
It's a lot of.
Yeah. Didn't gain a ton of life from that.
Like 4?
Right, and he's still at a point where he has to block something. If you block, he'll probably block this, which will kill it and get him to a 6/6. But he'll be at 1 life.
Right.
He's blocking that. I wonder if he has like a Ranger's Guile or something.
I don't know.
Or if he's just saying to himself,
Oh well.
I can't survive beyond that. I think we don't play the Cloistered Youth.
Okay.
I think that's overextending unnecessarily. If he had, I don't even know what combination would eat our lunch at this point, but because I don't think there's a board wiper.
You know, I have seen spider spawnings that were like, holy crap, this is not one of them.
No. And here, if we had played the youth, we probably would have won that turn. So
Well, we win now.
right. Well,
No,
because
we
the trample.
Yeah, we Gavany Township, we trample over them. I mean, no, it's nothing. Why aren't we Gavanying now, though? And we have nothing else to do with it, right?
Right.
Oh, but you can do it after you attack if you want.
Right.
Oh, well, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's a great thing. You can use it at instant speed, but yeah, we're going to use it regardless of how he blocks and what he does. We're going to use it. And strictly speaking, casting your Cloistered Youth beforehand, if you were planning on casting it, would be a better play, so it would get the counter
Bonus
also.
Sure.
But yeah, you're right. This guy's going to trample for enough to kill. Unless he has a really sweet 1 black or 1 green trick up his sleeve.
Yay!
All right. We overcame a horrible mana situation
Second game. Yeah.
2, and I think that game, well, probably game 1 was a accurate depiction of what our deck can do. I think that game was a ridiculous
Sure.
I mean, like, God draw type of situation.
Although we didn't really have a god draw in the opening hand.
Well,
we had
we had 3 things we could cast out of the opening hand with our 2 lands.
And we kept drawing stuff we needed.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we were...
It was a very good start.
Yeah.
I think that a god draw involves an Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Right. I think you're right. And we're able to ramp to our 3 drops and 4 drops right away and go from there. Okay. Oh. That guy seems nice.
Yeah.
Let's chat him up. Let him know. Hopefully I spelled that right.
Yep. Next couple weeks even.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh, he's not online. Okay. Infinite Vox. I wonder if I can buddy him when he's not online. Okay. Infinite Vox.
If you see this,
Yes. We tried, and I will contact you at a later date and let you know, because I really do appreciate someone who can go good game, nice deck, and not be a dick about it.
yep.
And so, yeah. All right. We are waiting for a couple other people to get done. We have won 2 of the 3 packs that we spent to play. So
Yay!
the evening, I think, is already a success. Certified Evil.
We've already failed at our attempt to win only 1 pack.
We can give them away. You never know. Maybe we split in the finals and we say, hey, we'll split you.
But we only want 1 pack.
6-1.
Yeah.
Like,
I
what?
I dare you. I dare you to refuse.
Although then it would probably be like, you concede and we'll do it. And then someone would say, hey, they're rigging it so they can get qualifier points. So we won't do that.
Yeah.
Because we're honest, Watsy. Stop questioning this. Just stop.
Just stop.
Okay, approximately 2 minutes to go. We'll be back with more beer and hopefully another win.